though, right? Wyvern and Lifestealer versus Centaur Warrunner.
Centaur, yeah.
That feels pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, well, it'll feel
guess
good
all-
defensively for the Lifestealer because he will never be out-harassed in this lane, but that matchup is significantly better for the Centaur than it used to.
No, cat.
He's just going to walk around the tree line. So much will now see it. And we'll get rid of it. But this does kind of make a aggro tri-lane for TNC. And, well, PYW tossing March back in. He's still got the skill he can level up. Maybe the Cold Embrace and buy some time, but it will not happen. Eurus, the artist formerly known as Paparazzi, gets the first blood for Vici Gaming.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to enable this Venomancer to get off to a decent start, but that is not what you...
They're getting stuns, they're getting tosses, they're getting control, they're getting slows. They're even with a homing missile level up from the gyro, a 1-1.
Venomancer only 4 CS, and he's in a tri-lane, so he's only level 2.
Yep.
This is not what you want out of Venomancer. The games that I've seen KP be successful, he's getting solo XP, he's getting a good start. They are going to look to go on Eurus here.
Yeah, there's your slow with Infernal Blade finally coming up as well. Eurus, not a lot of damage to be done out. Tims is just soaking it up all, but have they got enough? Back underneath the tower. They won't even need to deny. It looks like he'll actually end up surviving thanks to the stick charges, but Armel, he won't be so lucky in the mid lane where Ori is able to... Yeah, TNC trying to get aggressive against two heroes who survive under tower. Yeah, a 3v2 and they can't even find the kills. They're looking for it again. Infernal Blade for the slow on the Lich. KP, he doesn't actually have the banner for the Gale. So they didn't have a slow. Tims is just harassing so he can salve up.
This is like the least damage I think I've ever seen from 3 heroes.
Well, toss back. Here we go again. March under the tier 1 tower. Nothing saves him. He went full aggression with a 1-1-0. And Lich just TPs all the way back home. So there's nothing.
He's dead even with the Lifestealer.
Oh, Storm. Still just playing with Armel. He was trying to stack for himself too, but failed to do that because Tims was looking to stop it. In fact, he comes towards the middle lane. They're going to miss out in the torrent. X marks spot. Ori. Tims doesn't do any damage. Then Ori with the Fairy Fire. Maybe now Tims can do it, but no. Tiny will arrive towards the fight. Avalanche is up. Ori so low on life. Armel is able to get close enough to get that final hit in. So a 1-for-1 trade-off. Torrent's off target, and Tiny will salve up the damage. So that's probably the best trade that TNC could have asked for in the mid lane. Their first kill is the mid.
Yeah, that was right before the Storm Spirit 6. He did get it from the kill initially, so he will not be nearly as gankable after this when he comes back to life. Zoning boat.
Yeah. Tiny's not really caring too much, even with the Splinter Blast.
Storm
Stampede is
alive.
up and available, and now Storm Spirit jumps in, goes right over the top of Armel, vortexing March back into under the tier 1 tower. He feels very happy to do this. Ori, feeling the zone, hitting his 3rd kill of the game.
I think this is really their only option. Not that it feels good exactly. They are going to be able to secure one of the outposts.
Oh, trouble up on top lane. Gabby has Rage available. Tiny is waiting for it as well. So second Avalanche gets thrown out. You know that Rage will come and he'll infest into one of the creeps. They're killing it so quickly. Gabby had no other choice but to come out. 11-1 charges, but now Storm Spirit, quick jump around the side, but he'll die from the toss.
Yeah, Infest doesn't work the same way it used to. It kind of used to be a...
Vici Gaming smoke. They're using it to run down south. And they're going to find KP. In fact, he's walking directly towards them. Puts the Plague Ward up on the hill, so he probably feels pretty comfortable about this. But they know where he is. Follow the bananas, follow the Plague Wards. That's all you really need to do. And Venomancer mopped up so quickly. There is no sustain.
Would you say the Plague Wards and bananas are like breadcrumbs, you know, just follow them to the into the trail? Kunkka almost has a Shadow Blade. That might be an opportunity for TNC, but at the same time, man,
it doesn't feel like... What does he do with this? Like, who's he go on?
Yeah.
And then do you still have the damage output required?
Yeah, Gyros is going the first item BKB as I suspected. If you just make it so they can't kill you, Vici, I told you.
Yep. So Vici can just Shrine back up to full. I don't know what Armel's looking for, and now they start to ask questioning it, like with Armel going Shadow Blade first, now he's going BKB.
Step lively now. Your admiral is
Feels very underwhelming until KP gets more damage, and he's also like this. We're not looking at a Val buff up, we're looking at Storm jumping in. Here's your first curse. We need a Doom, we need a Control. X marks the spot, and Doom will use everything. In fact, it's just the Torrent and Doom. And that's what they needed.
March was almost surprised. He's like, wait, am I supposed to curse this guy? What is he doing here?
all by himself with no save.
Yeah, how much do they really lose out of that Storm Spirit death, to be honest with you? Like you said, they took mid tier 1 during that time. They're going to be able to take this tier 2. Full pipe on Centaur, so most of Venomancer damage or the Kunkka damage, however you look at it, is going to be mitigated in these fights. He's doing a lot of damage just with that active on the Retaliate.
Oh, the TP out from March, that won't be able to work. He is waiting in the tree lines. Hoof Stomp, had to wait a couple of seconds for it. The curse will come in from March. Armel's waiting too. Chain Frost, they'll try and combine this up, but then again, there's no bounce. There's just a stampede forward. Yang goes once again, clumsy net. Out for a moment, just keeping the Tiny in position, but the boat, it's just stunning, but where is his damage output? Now Gabby might be able to do some of it, but Eurus is joining the fight as well. The Torrent doing its work on Tiny. The Frost Shield is going to wear off in a second, but the Avalanche, and well, here's your jump with the damage in from Ori. They're still looking for the first kill, and Eurus is able to claim it. Venomancer KP going down. The Doom is up, and what a target to get. After all of this, the Storm Spirit will fall once more. The X marks the spot, will not pull Eurus back. His BKB lasts long enough to protect him.
Well, I mean, Pupil's Gift is so good. Who do they have it on? The Radiant? They put it on the Gyro. It's very effective on him as well. The Int and Strength, very useful on Gyro. They are smoked up.
5 heroes to the bottom lane. Tier 1 Tower still hasn't taken any kind of chip damage.
That
Doom,
ward still sees so much.
it just died. They just saw it, but then Blink forward with the Hoof Stomp as well as the Dust. They do not want him going inside the Shadow Blade and hiding. And with a quick jump down again, they're looking for Tims. And Tims able to blink himself away. So bottom reserve ward down by Tims, just out of range of the outpost.
Yeah, counter smoke by Vici now. They knew they're all missing on the side of TNC, so they're just trying to make sure they don't get caught with their pants down. They do have BKB ready on Gyro.
That's a nice rune to grab. It will be underneath. Plate War came down a little too late. Now, Blink, Hoof Stomp, they found the target they wanted. They found March. Can he actually get the curse off? He is! Over on Centaur. He'll lose his life for it, but he'll buy some time to get back out. The Doom is out once again. Chain Frost doing going to work, but the Storm Spirit has to disengage away. Buyback did come in from the Winter Wipe. We've already lost the Fenno as well as the Doom. Where's your damage? It ain't coming from Gabby. He is just rooted down with both the net and the Stomps. DY will even survive? No. The Ticks will do their job. Dust reveal on Kunkka. Where's the support? A tree toss? Unable to connect. As Armel tries to get back to safety. But here comes Storm Spirit. So deep in, however. Losing so much of his mana. Armel will BKB X marks. It won't bring anybody back in.
Nice dodge by the Storm Spirit. You are invulnerable during the Ball Lightning. He had very little mana left, so he had to time that just right. I almost feel like Kunkka should have used his X early, even if he doesn't hit the Torrent, just to make sure he pulls this. And if he does go for the Lincolns later, he can pop the Lincolns with the X and then use the Orchid to lock down that Storm Spirit. Almost Manta on the Lifestealer, then he's going for the Basher. I don't know, TNC seems content, right? They don't look like they want to do anything. Maybe they are accepting that this is not their window. They are not strong enough, so then just invest in the late game, get a bit of defensive items up, and then maybe go for the aggression later. March just amassing the stats, recognizing that there's no amount of positioning that can save him from Centaur Storm Spirit.
Seems like the next attention point is going to be around Roshan. Oh, jump in, Blink, Hoof Stomp. There is some extra safe for KP. He's got his own 4-staff too. He's holding it for the moment. And now, Storm Spirit, long jump forward, looking for the kill over on March. March already popping up the one charges for the Hoof Stomp, and the Doom is over on the Storm Spirit, exactly what they wanted. Storm is down, and the Curse over on the side, controlling Eurus as the boat's flying forward. There was a decent amount of damage, especially when KP gets that level 2 Nova off. So VG Gaming, they can still stand their ground and fight thanks to Eurus just triggering that BKB. The Flackhand damage filling out the Centaur. Now they can do some work with Lifestealer. Throwing forward, 2 down, the TP out. Will it be successful? No, it will not. 3 heroes down for VG, and Tiny will join him. 4 staffing down. 3 seconds till Blink is back off cooldown. You need to hold him there. X marks spot, holds him in for the Blink away, dodging the Torrent. But around and around the Mango Tree they go. Lifestealer closing the distance, open wounds it up with a Rage, dodging the Avalanche. Gets the kill and claims the Gem of True Sight from VG Gaming. And this is why TNC are content. Drawn out fights and turn it into what maybe a one-off pickoff.
Tim's almost has a BKB.
Yeah.
On support Doom.
For a guy who's got 0 kills, 3 deaths, now Blink. Here we go again! Oh,
X.
boy. X, get back over here. Centaur wants to help out with the Hoof Stomp. They can force off him down a little bit more, but the Doom is ticking him out on top over towards Roshan, but you're just sending his body back over to the Lich King.
He does have
and they
buyback
keep
this
the
time.
he can buy back, but Winter's Curse is also still available. If you want to try and take this fight, they still have to remove March, and that's what Euros is focusing on. With the Rocket Barrage, now March, he does let it go, living on 200 HP. Gets his distance between him as well as the Gyrocopter. It's a big Nova once again. These dot effects just making it difficult for Vici Gaming to support through the fight. And Gabby in through the rear. BKB from Euros will help protect him. Gabby looking for a bigger target, and that's a big one. That's 3,000 HP off the Centaur. They don't want it anymore. They get the buyback from the Storm Spirit. Ball lining himself forward. You've still got Life Stealer. Ready to pop out. A blink. A hops up. Not again. Not again. Blink. Oh, actually, that's just a weird move. Blink. Wait. With the ball lightning. Two heroes. KP as well as Gabby. Standing their ground in the middle of this team fight. Gabby, of course, the one who can't keep standing. You've already lost KP, but Centaur doesn't have the life for this. But Ari, he's got the damage. Looking to mop up the rest of the field. But can he do enough of it? Kunkka still standing his ground. Pulls him back into the boat ship. Every bit of damage they've got. PYW, oh man, what a 4-star into TP. The Torrent, a fraction of a second too late. Vici Gaming can bail out of this, but man, this fight felt rough.
You had to buy back on Storm, and the fight was about even in terms of how many casualties both teams had. I mean, this Doom didn't even have a BKB yet. He's working on a Shivas now.
This fight if you're TNC, not if you're Centaur. X-Mark, Torrent, look at him just run in there. Lotus Orb is adding the extra protection for the moment. A quick bash. Tims unable to get that perfect hook stomp. And with the Stampede, Yang wants to re-engage, but Tims, he's ready to go. Triggers his own BKB. A quick little toss away. It's a short-range toss. They look for a bigger target. Called down. Another disengagement. Another ship continues to come in. And Gyrocopter, this BKB is being wasted by the curse while this ship, the fleet, continues to roll forward. Does not get the perfect chain stun. Nova catching out onto. One will go down. Storm Spirit trying to catch the back line. Gets the silence over on the Winter Wyvern. Remember, there's no curse, and Tiny will buy back. The TNC starting their own reset with the Lotus Orb. They'll reflect the homing missile back again. Lich is already TP'd home, so you can see that Vici want nothing more to do with this fight. All the 35-minute bounty runes.
Do you know, does the Enchanted Quiver proc on everybody on Kunkka? Like, does it Missile Blade being able to close the gap now?
TNC's coming for the tier 1 tower. They smoke up within a range of Observer Sentry. DY came underneath TNC's vision, however, and here we go. The fleet has been sent for DY. Well, War stomped up. Tims standing in the front lines. Ori jumping in, doesn't burn the BKB, just wants to start the fight. The Stampede backlist is already down. He'll buy back into this fight. The call down in Euros. There's that flat cannon spilling out the damage. Looking for the Winter Wyvern. They can orc it and silence him up. There's buyback coming in from Winter Wyvern, however. He's got it available. And Tims looks like he still wants to get into this fight. They got another X mark to spot, and once again, it's over on the Lich. Wyvern does fight back. One 4-star gets him further away. Gabby gets the bash off, holding him in position. There's a dieback in from the Lich, but Ori backlines. They need to be able to get some kind of kill. They were hoping for the one on the Venomancer, but just won't work. The BKB is being burnt. Yang thinking for a wall stop, but no one's in range. The curse is out. Not where he needs to be. A toss back, maybe you can get, no, that won't even happen. Everyone's just gripped up. But Yang to get a 3-man stun.
These
And
some
Vici
questionable
Gaming
tosses.
have lost way too many people. You can do a short-range toss away. That one can help, but Tims can just keep the chase going. Gabby will be there for yet another stun. Yang will not survive. 4 heroes down for Vici Gaming. The only one to survive is the one that was throwing the fight. Is the Tiny. Back to base.
I'm telling you, man, the fight goes longer. 5 talent. Whew, man, I am feeling about as grim for Vici now as I thought TNC was 20 minutes into this game.
You can feel Tims looking to go up on this top lane. Working with the Kunkka together. Tiny, a quick 4-star away.
Swinging a miss on the
Scepter
gale.
and 1 charges, but you know he's going to die. Back next to the tier 3 tower. TNC is on them all sides, while Lifestealer taking the tier 3 tower in mid. Tiny is dead for almost 100 seconds. Jara can be back up. Centaur in 10 seconds. But if Vici Gaming want to mount a defense, they'll have to buy back on the Storm Spirit. Something they can't do. They have to let the mid-racks go. Maybe Cooldown and Flat Cannon can delay this. Oh god, Gabby really doesn't care. Rage is up, doesn't even need the Lotus Orb for protection. Gets the bash over on Eurus. Yang, what do you want? Pop Stomp. It was a good one out from Yang. Now with the Chain Frost, TNC, large amount of damage. The Curse looking to reset is Yang, who can tank through all the damage in from Eurus, with the Nova catching the Torque as well. But Storm Spirit, now he goes for the long jump forward. We need to get the kill over on Gabby. But he's got the Aegis Immortal. Even if you do get this, it still won't be enough. He jumps inside of Harmel. A disengage from TNC. They got exactly what they wanted.
Honestly, I think Lifestealer's late game is better than it ever has been with the new changes to his attack speed, base attack time, as well as the Infest, the way it works, healing your allies, giving them the movement speed to help you get away. I don't see how they ever killed this guy.
That's some ballsy plays from Ori. So easy to get caught out. And here we go again, Blink. There's your wall stomp. Nicely done with the home stomp from Yang. Just look for that extra control combining with a call down. Sinister Gaze pulling Tims back in again. There goes Doom. Unable to get that ultimate off, but the Storm Spirit caught in the back lines. March doing his work once more. And Yang, X marks the spot. Dragging back in as the ships come arise.
Manta
from
dodged
TNC.
the rocket.
And Gabby just going in deep over towards DY. He'll bring him down. Is there a toss back? Yes, back into the fountain. They keep DY alive. Gabby was in pretty deep. And now Storm Spirit wants to punish him while the rage is down. But no, the cold embrace. They can just reach him. Tims is B-team to the front lines too. And they can get the Doom off. They can get the control. Storm Spirit needs to keep the jump back. He is able to do so. Doom is still available for him, and Storm goes for yet another jump march. Way too much damage, having to battle through all these remnants. Gabby still with the Aegis Immortal intact. The sustain is unbelievable for TNC. They take the mid-ranks, and it seems for now, they'll wait for an opportunity. They're not backing up. They just want someone to be too close. And Tiny looks like he's going to be that target. Armel, Tarning, able to connect over on the Tiny. Does anyone want to jump? Another X marks spot. Gabby will walk up towards the high ground. Abyssal Blade's available. They don't have the extra information, but it won't matter. The fleet can't keep the stuns chained onto the Tiny, at least. Now they'll back up. Now they have a Shrine to kill and a Roshan to start thinking about in 4 minutes and a bit.
Eon Disc now on the Wyvern. I just like to imagine what's the series of events that Vici wins a team fight. And I think there's just going to have to be some crazy amount of chaos because I don't think there's any on-paper way for them to easily win these team fights. Now down by 14,000 gold.
It's Eurus' item. Hey, Ori.
Lifestealer kind of just wailing on you the whole time. Yeah, he doesn't do, honestly, all that much damage, but you can't really kill him.
They're smoking out. They want to try and come and fight once again around that cliff top where TNC have vision down. They see the Conquer, but that's a heart and AC. It's a great double hook stop combining with a call down. Need a lot of damage. The fear, the Sinister Gaze, but the curse! But just turns it around. Eurus' BKB, at least he can take through a little bit of it. KP dropping down low. Does he get the no drop? No, he does not. So maybe this is the same won't be as good, but then again, 5x coming in from TNC. The Centaurs having a hard time getting away. Just throw him out of here. They need to disengage. Tiny, be the sacrificial lamb for your team. The Ghost Scepter will make him work for it. So they buy some time at least.
Last hit? Okay. Oh, Armel was pump faking. He still didn't get it. Yeah, he still had Aegis for that fight. A little bit of a weird timing by Vici, but they did force the buyback on Venomancer. The fact that he wasn't able to get Poison Nova off.
March. TNC smoke up a little bit before this, however. An interesting line being drawn by VG. They smoke up themselves. But this smoke gang from TNC is going to catch DY. Smoke breaks very early on. The quick blink forward into the War Stomp. And the rest of VG are getting the hell out of there.
He does have buyback in 20 seconds, so if he's needed for the base push, he will be there.
Look at Jarakov. It's the only way he can get the Rapier. He had to go all the way to the Dire shop, but we have the Rapier now online for Eurus.
No boots gaming, baby.
Yep. He had to actually, did he have to sell it to get
yeah,
enough
he did.
money?
And he kept the Titan Sliver.
Well, this feels like a YOLO play for VG, but you said they needed some kind of surprise, some kind of chaos. The ball lightning forward, create more remnants, get rid of the creep wave. Now tossed back over towards Eurus. Gabby copying a lot of damage. He really wasn't ready for that. Infest forward, and they break him free. Ori has to ball lightning away. Lich has bought back. But that surprise factor, maybe now not there against TNC.
That was so close, man.
Was he like 100, 200 HP? That was like one hit the Gyrocopter needed to get more. He's doing 141 plus the 445. Now they come back in again, TNC. Now, blink, toss, they caught KP, perfect hoof stomp, but they don't get the kill again. Storm Spirit has to finish this job. He's on 250 HP and they haven't got him.
The Rockets.
They're all flying forward, but homing missile, return 1, return 2. Storm Spirit, oh no! Oh, that may just be the game.
Yeah, he has no buyback.
Yeah. So Eurus, no pressure, but all the pressure. Oh, another blink, toss forward, that's a little bit too far away. The curse is out, it's on the gyrocopter. The flacken and damage, March is not a healthy man, however. The Nova, it's good from KP, he'll lose his life inside the base as TNC want to do their own disengage. PYW is giving the opportunities, even if it's not always perfectly coordinated with the wall stomp of Centaur.
Toby, I believe when the gyro has the rapier, you want to ult the people next to him, not him. So I think that was a little bit of mistargeting by March there, and
But
may result in
what he's
them
still
actually
thinking.
holding here. Yeah, obviously he's going for trying to utilize the team fight AoE stun that sets up the rest of his team, but they've already used Doom, so they didn't have any really follow-up. Accurate statement you've ever made, Toby.
Thank you, I think.
You're welcome.
It's kind of like a backhand compliment, but I guess I'll take it. Gyrocopter. Yeah, this has to feel so odd, though. Eurus is your frontliner. I get it that he's your initiate, and he can be saved by Yang. But they're just asking TNC to initiate in. Lotus Orb for protection. Gal will fly forward, the torrent, the stuns, everything is just being chained in. His first life, what was it for? The BKB is out from the Centaur. TNC ready to go. Cursed out. This one's over on the Centaur. Eurus is killing off the Centaur. He needs to get this Aghanim's ulti off, and they're able to do so. But where's the damage from the gyrocopter? He got doomed up. Now Eurus, he needs to get him to free. The Nullify at least bounces back onto Armel. Plus the Chamber's doing work, so Ori can start jumping around, doing some damage. The buyback came in from the Wyvern. They just want to be able to disengage. Tiny will not be so lucky. But the Avalanche toss, he kills off Tims. And he's still alive fighting, dead for 2 minutes. But the big core heroes stay alive, but it still costs them the Aegis, the Immortal.
I'm so surprised that they were able to get Gyro out of there.
For the Tiny, you just want to see this enemy. So what do you want to see?
I want to
what's
see
your number one item for
I want to see the
enemies?
fallen sky, man. I want to see some people turn into meteors.
Okay.
That's my number one. Yeah,
Oh,
man,
God,
I'd be the
they're
best
wrapping up.
one.
They're so far up in the mid lane. Lines are being drawn, they know. They know that they're behind. But Lifesteal, Invis, he has the Invis rune. He starts over on Yang, beats through him, down to 800, 500, 300. Yang gets a stampede off, looks to disengage, March is nearby. The curse will come, but they try and focus him, but no, he's being protected. The Yondis just breaks free of all the stuns. Now throw in the Chain Frost. Again, another just wave of immunity, wave of 2 OP heroes. Who's the first one to die? It's going to be the Centaur. The Doom, it's under the Gyrocopter. They got to keep the Rapier alive. The Rapier is on the deck. Armel puts it in his inventory. It now belongs to TNC, as well as probably this game. Tiny will fall. His buyback's available with the Gyrocopter. He has nothing more to give. More pressure being applied now to the Storm Spirit to go for some kind of YOLO.
Just sit in your base. The tier 5 items, Toby.
They wanted to fight. They know where TNC are. They've been there for 20 bloody minutes.
Roche is respawn.
All lightnings, can all of these remnants keep TNC out?
I hope not.
Actually,
I kind of hope so. Never mind, I
get
take it back.
Refresher Doom. We get Refresher Doom. Yang being snapped towards the air. Armel's looking towards him. He doesn't have Stampede for another 8 seconds. The Frost Shield gives the tower a little bit more time, but Armel just walks up with that plus 527 damage on top of his normal 427. They find the opening. Over on Lifesteal, pick him up, throw him down, and they've killed him off. Buyback's available. The curse is out, but it's pretty much wasted. It's only on Centaur, and nobody is in range. The Chain Frost was forcing everyone else back. The Tree Toss, do they see March? He drops down. Force Staff straight through him. Didn't throw the Avalanche, would have instantly cancelled that TP. But the Racks remain alive. Vici, they stay in the game.
Gyro's back.
Gyro is back. Take something. He's got another Rapier queued up. But at least take the Quiver.
Kunkka is about 300 gold from having buyback as well as the Ag Scepter Synth.
Keep your eye on Roshan. March's Courier is this time for him to die. An Aghanim Scepter upgrade is on this third Roshan. With Lifestealer down for 55 seconds, maybe Vici can at least force the buyback. As in goes Gyrocopter, they know they're there. Armel, he hasn't got the Aghanim Scepter consumed. He should do that. He's got 11,000 gold. Ooh, Storm Spirit. Up the hill, gets extra information. The Plague Wards from KP doing the same type of thing. That's just a fake Doombringer on the front lines. The tension around Roshan Everyone's got item slots opened up. Ori waiting for another jump forward, able to find the Venomancer, pulling KP back in again. So a lot of damage from the Redwoods. Another jump, KP so low, he's down. 100 seconds, 5 back. The fleet, it has arrived. KP's brought back into this. They
Gyro's
just
is
hold
dead.
them in position. Gyrocopter is dead for so damn long. Yang now coded up in the Nova. D-Way wants to create more space with the Chain Frost. It's going to be some good damage. Centaur won't be pulled back. He's going to TP back home. Lich will not be so lucky, but Ori, he's back into the engagement too. Bouncing around everyone. He's just trying to take the attention, but he's muted up and Abyssal Bladed. The Nullifier does its work. Tiny still in the middle of the pit. Roshan's about to die, but Tiny will die first.
He was trying to finish it off right before TNC came back.
This has to be the game, right?
Konka has that
Aghanims
X
are
up
being
there
consumed.
for free.
Everything's being picked up. Game. I'm sorry, this isn't CSGO. You can't save for next round.
Oh.
You won't hit the 70-minute mark at this rate. TNC will come in through the top lane. Yang, he wants to try and hold him back. Here goes your Storm Spirit once again. The Lotus Orb breaking the silencer free. And now your attack is out. Lich is gone. Ori will follow through. Same with Yang to go down. That's GG. TNC, the last one they've got left to kill off is Ori. VG went YOLO. And what a game. 65 minutes on the dot. Has to be our longest game of the tournament. VG Gaming. They made TNC work.